Hello, my name is Adriana. I'm a Make Mo librarian with LA County Library. And in today's video, we'll be talking about one of our 5 senses, smell. We're going to look into the science of smell, but we will also make your very own pocket-sized pouch with a no-sewed method. And inside, we'll add scented rice to add a little bit of positivity.
Smell has the power to change our mood. It can be good or bad. This is about taking the power of smell and using it to our advantage. So let's start with a little bit of science. At the frontal region of the brain is the olfactory bulb, a vital part of our sense of smell. Our sense of smell all starts with the particles or molecules in the air. Since scent is made up of various particles, those particles enter through our nostrils and through the nasal cavity to the smell receptors. These receptors are coated in mucus to trap the particles, and they are connected to the olfactory bulb, the area that processes the smell information. The olfactory bulb is also where the amygdala and hippocampus are located, which is why our sense of smell is closely linked to our memories and emotions. This is what makes smell so unique compared to the other senses, because it has a direct path to the brain. But why is it so important? Smell is sometimes considered the underdog of our 5 senses, but smell is very important. Take a look at the picture with the birthday cake and candles. There are so many molecules going on that our brain is able to process all of that information from the smoke off the candle wick, the candle wax, the frosting, or the cake. The amazing thing is that we do not have to be in front of the cake to know that the candles are lit. We can smell it. This is beneficial for dangers if we detect the smell of smoke, but it can also tell us if there is a barbecue going on in our neighborhood. Smell also has a direct link to taste. With the sense of smell, it provides flavor to what we eat. There are some instances where our health affects our sense of smell. Either congestion or a traumatic impact can disrupt our sense of smell. As mentioned before, smell is also tied to our emotions and memories. It may not be this image, or it could be an image of an ocean, and you can recall that smell even if you're not there. This is what makes sense of smell so powerful and important. Understanding the science and importance of smell, we can use it to our advantage to add a little positivity to our day. For our activity, we'll be making a no-sew pouch, so you can make your own scented pocket-sized pouch, and you can take it with you anywhere you go and add a little bit of positivity whenever you want. Here are the materials that you'll need in order to make this no-sew pouch. 100% cotton fabric, 11 by 11 inch, scissors to cut the fabric, a paper plate, 9 inches, 100% cotton string, chalk or a colored pencil or something visible to write on the fabric. For the rice inside the pouch, you'll need a paper cup, a plastic sandwich bag or a funnel, uncooked rice, half a cup, and your choice of essential oil, and a spoon for mixing. Before we get started with our activity, let's do a little journey with smell. This will help choose a pattern for your fabric or a scent. As mentioned before, smells can trigger a memory, or the thought of a destination can trigger a smell. The image on the left is of coffee, and the distinct smell of coffee reminds me of the color brown. So as for my choice of fabric, I can choose the color brown, or if I find images of coffee cups or coffee beans, that would be a great choice to pair with a coffee scented essential oil. Another option is a destination. On the right is a picture of Antigua, a city in Guatemala. If you have a souvenir t-shirt, this is a great way to repurpose them. So you can definitely use an old t-shirt to make your pouch. Find a smell that reminds you of the destination. In this case, the smell of frankincense and myrrh can be used. In fact, a friend of mine recently gave me an essential oil that reminded me of the smells in Antigua. So now I can use that. But there are so many types of essential oils. And here's a list of few aromas to get started. We have lavender, lemon, jasmine, rosemary, cinnamon, peppermint. But of course, there's so much more, and it's all up to you. The choice of smell and fabric is personal to you, something that will bring a little bit of positivity to your day. Let's go ahead and get started with the no-sew pouch. When you're ready, take your fabric and lay it flat on your work area. What's important is to make sure that you work on the side that you don't want, because you will be making markings and you don't want them to be seen when you're done. So make sure you use the side that you do not want. Take your 9-inch plate, this is a good size for a small pouch, and trace around the plate. Go ahead and remove the plate, and using your scissors, cut out your circle. When you're done, go ahead and set it aside. Now we're going to make a stencil. This will make it easier to make the slits for your no-sew pouch. You will need a 9-inch paper plate, a good pair of scissors, tape, and a writing tool. First, take the paper plate and cut out the middle section of the plate. Then cut around the plate about 1 inch from the edge. At the end, you should have a paper plate ring. And now you'll need your fabric and place the stencil in the middle. Make sure the fabric is on the side you don't want, because you will be marking on it. This next part, you will need 2 pieces of tape to secure the stencil onto the fabric. With your writing tool, you're going to create 2 parallel slits going around the edge of the fabric. The stencil will help you making sure that the slits are aligned and evenly spaced. Another tip is to use the hours on the clock as a guide. First, start with the 12th, the 3rd, the 6th, and the 9th hour on a clock. Then fill in the rest of the hours. You can write the hours on the paper plate and then mark your slits going around the stencil clock. Remove the stencil, and now with your scissors, making a small fold where the markings are, cut around the fabric. After you're done, take your string and go through the slits. To make it easier to needle through, use tape at one end of the string. Start from the front of the fabric and needle in and out. The front of the fabric is with the pattern you do want to show. The front should have long strides, and on the inside of the pouch should have short strides. With your scissors, cut the string to have about 2 inches of string hanging out. Now the fun part, pull the string, but don't close the pouch. Leave an opening for the rice. Now with your uncooked rice, pour it into a cup or a plastic sandwich bag. Add about 3 drops of essential oil and stir until rice has been coated. When you are ready, pour the rice into the pouch. You can use a small funnel to not spill any rice. Tie the string to secure and enjoy your new no-sew pouch with your choice of essential oil. Here are some more tips about maintenance and other information. To store your pouch, use a container or a sandwich plastic bag. If your no-sew pouch begins to lose its potency, you can open the pouch, remove the rice into a cup or a plastic bag, and add more essential oil. When you're done stirring, return the rice to the pouch. Depending on the oil, this could be on a monthly basis, so check often. If you are using your pouch as a warming or cooling method, use 100% cotton for your fabric. For the warming method, use a microwave to heat up the rice about 2 minutes with 30-second intervals. But check each time for your preferred temperature. As a cooling pouch, keep it in a plastic bag or container in the fridge or freezer.
I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about our sense of smell and, of course, how to make your own no-sew pouch. But don't forget to check out our webpage for a great resource like homework and tutoring. This is a valuable resource that can be found under our Teen and Kids tab. For homework help, with your library card, you'll have access to online tutoring with BrainFuse from kindergarten to 12th grade, including help for college students and adult learners. But there's so much more. Again, thank you for joining us. And please take a moment to fill out our survey in the description box. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for new videos. Bye for now.